So, good evening, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, men and women. I am overwhelmed, but in a good way. I am trying to process so many things right now, but I am going to try to do more motivational videos for my YouTube channel, and I'm going to try to post more. I was going to get on Facebook Live, but I want to grow my YouTube channel so that everybody can watch my videos. Go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, but you have to promise that you're going to subscribe, so click the subscribe button below so that you'll know every time I post a motivational video. I'm going to try to keep them short, but y'all know sometimes I can go and go and go and go and go. But for the most part, I'll try to keep them short, give you guys a little motivation, some lessons, some knowledge, just, from my life. You know how I do. For those that do know me, know that I tell the stories of my life in order to bring encouragement to others and give advice to others about things. So today we're going to talk about breaking free and speaking your truth, right? So, the other day, I released an exclusive article for Voyage Houston magazine, and I told my truth for the first time in my 25 years of life. And it was a big thing. It was a big truth to tell. It was hard. It was a struggle. It was a process. There were a lot of things before and even after that I have to deal with. There was a lot of praying involved, and let me tell y'all, but God, because y'all all know that I'm going to always bring it back to the Lord. And he guides me through every step of the way. Like, that point blank period. There's no way I'd be able to do the things that I do without him and his word. So Romans 8:31 says, "What then shall we say to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us?" And I was listening to the Joyce Meyer video last night called Set Free, and she said that, and she also said, when you're set free from something, that doesn't mean it disappears. And I was like, you are definitely right. You are definitely right. Because that's how I feel right now in these days. Because, as I stated in my article, I spoke my truth. And for those who have read my book, you will remember when I talked about being molested when I was 13 years old. When I was a child, I did say that I was molested, but I never said who it was. So in the article I released that it was my stepfather who molested me. And, I have said it publicly before when my family's not around, when there's no cameras, when just to the audience, because I try to teach a lesson on forgiveness, and that's my example of it. So, close friends, family, everybody that's close to me knows. It's just the public never knew. So that is my truth. My truth is that I am finally going to release the burden of trying to mask the identity of my abuser and just let go. And I needed to do that, but I needed to do it in God's time. I couldn't do it in my time. I couldn't do it in anybody else's time. I had to do it in God's time. And I wrote that article weeks ago. And I actually forgot that I had wrote the truth. I felt it when I was writing it, but I really forgot until they sent me the link. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. I did tell the truth. Okay, well, break free. I feel good. It's out there now. What am I going to do about it, right? So, and a lot of people ask me, well, why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you tell the truth? Why didn't you say who it was back then? And you got to think, when you're an abuse victim, you're trying to forget the details. You're trying to cover up. I suppressed so many memories. Like, I still have the images in my head, but I suppressed so much. So you have, why do you think victims of the Me Too movement are now coming out all these years later? Because you try to forget it. You don't want to remember that because you hold on to that anger. So, and on top of me trying to protect my mother, I love my mother dearly, to the ends of the earth. And I wanted to protect her because I knew that if I stated, look, to the world that your boyfriend at the time, was the one who molested me, then how does that make you look? How does that make people look at you? And I know how people feel about my mother doing that. And so I didn't want to put that pressure on her. So I spent my life then and now trying to protect her from that. But then I had to realize I can't protect her. It's not my job, and I can't do it. I had to put it in God's hands. Same thing with my family. You know, of course my family is not happy with me right now. You know how Black families get. Oh, why you telling your business? Why you got us all out there? Like, they don't understand the point of why I did what I did. I did it to break free and to speak my truth, because everybody who knows me knows that I'm an honest person, and I will tell you how I feel, tell you what's on my mind, tell you my story. And I told my whole story and left out that one little piece. That one little piece. And that one piece was bringing me down and weighing me down so heavy. And when I told the truth, I felt so light. It just immediately I was happy, because I'm like, whew. Now I don't have to hold any secrets anymore. Now I can be honest with my followers. Now I can be honest with my teenagers. And now I can be honest with the world and honest with myself. So that's why I did what I did. And yes, I'm going to lose family members. I'm going to have people that are upset. My mom is going to have people who upset with her. You know, as long as it don't get physical, then we won't have any problems. But there is going to be animosity. There is, but God is going to carry me through that. He's going to be there, as he has been for the past few days, as we get through this, because I'm going to continue to speak my truth. Nobody's going to silence me. Nobody's going to hurt my feelings. Nobody's going to do anything to me that's going to stop me from speaking my truth. And I get the question a lot also. You know, people know me. They know my stepfather. They know that there's a conversation there. There's a relationship there. And they can't understand, how are you able to do that when this man molested you? Like, if he molested you, then why are you talking to him? Let me explain why. Let's just put it like this. Let's say I would have hated my stepfather and just my mom, and I had all this anger, and I just didn't speak to him. And what would that have done to me? Let's think about that. What would my life have been had I let him win, let my family win, let my mama win? I would have had so much anger in me and so much pain. But see, I'm a woman of God. So forgiveness is important. I forgive my stepfather. I forgive my family. I forgive my mother. That's the important part. See, forgiveness is important, because had I not forgave them and moved on, there would be no Trouble Movement. There would be no 2 published books. There would be no Elements of Me. I would not be a motivational speaker. Had I let them ruin my life, I would not be where I am today. But because I chose to forgive them and keep moving like we should do, then I was able to get past it. And that's the lesson that I'm bringing to you today. People are going to hurt you. Okay, people, the closest people to you will probably hurt you the most, because you love them the most. But you forgive them and you keep moving. You break free and tell your truth, and you keep moving. You can love people from a distance. My grandmother, Mildred, and Felix were my life and my heart. They had my back to the very end. And I love them dearly. I love all my family dearly. But sometimes you have to love people from a distance. And they're not going to understand that. Some people might not get it right now. But that's not my problem. You're going to get it in your time. God has to soften your heart. But it's not going to be my burden. I'm still going to speak my truth and motivate other people to do the same. So that's what the lesson I want to give to you today is, to break free. Speak your truth, because I promise you, I just posted this on Facebook. Matthew 10:26. If it's in the dark, it will come to the light. You can't hide it forever. People have to take responsibility for what they do. You have to release your truth and heal yourself. God has a plan for your pain, a purpose for your pain, a blessing for your burden. I can go all day. I mean, seriously. Do not be afraid. Don't let fear stop you. He will give you courage, but you have to ask him for it. There is nothing concealed or hidden that will not be disclosed. It may not be disclosed tomorrow, but it will be disclosed eventually. Tomorrow, 10 years from now, it doesn't matter. It's going to come out eventually. And yes, I waited 10 years to tell my truth. Doesn't matter. I tell my truth on my own time. You don't have to tell your truth right now, but promise me that you're going to take baby steps and work on it. I told my truth little by little. I told you I was molested, didn't tell you who. Told you I was raped. Little by little, I told my truth, and then I released it as I was able to, as God gave me strength to release it. So you don't have to do it on anybody else's time. You do it on God's time, because trust me, when the time comes, it's gonna come. Like, you just gonna effortlessly just say it. And we worry too much about, well, I don't want to hurt such and such feelings. Well, I don't want to put this such and such on blast. Well, I don't want see, people got too many secrets. That's the problem now. See, ain't nobody real no more. People ain't got too many secrets. No, integrity, honesty, loyalty, truth. These are qualities that people need to have, especially in the day and age of social media. Because see, I can't do that with my social media. I'm gonna let you know what it is and how it's gonna be. And people put on this fake persona for social media. No, be honest. Be honest. Even if it's you that messed up, be honest about what you did. If I messed up, I'm gonna tell you. Y'all read my celibacy blog. Come on now. Don't act like y'all don't know. If I mess up, I'm gonna tell you. If somebody else mess up, I'm gonna tell you. I'm an honest person. I believe that you have to be genuine, because if you not, people won't trust you. My teens and kids would not trust me if I wasn't honest with them. If I expect them to be honest with me, I have to be honest with them. And we're so ashamed of what people gonna think and how we gonna make other people feel. You live your life for you. This is your life. God gave you one life to live for yourself. And live it. Don't worry about what everybody else think. Don't worry about what everybody else got to say, because everybody else ain't in your life. They're not in your shoes. They don't pay your bills. They are not you on a day-to-day basis. You have to live with the decisions that you make, with the opinions that you form. Everything you do, you have to live with it, because it's your life. So that's what I want to get over today. I want everybody. And I'm going to continue this Break Free series, because I'm going to get y'all up out of this. We going to start breaking free left and right, speaking truths. I was following the Me Too movement at first, but then I kind of fell off the bandwagon because I can't keep up with all that. I'm too busy trying to get my own movement going. So, I have my opinions about that, which I'll get on later. But so what? These people waited years to say something. It be like that. I was molested at 13. I'm 25. I was raped at 16, and I'm 25. Nobody knew I was raped until I came out with my book at 21. You can't just, when you're an abuse victim, you don't just get up from rape and be like, oh my God, I was raped. Somebody call the cops. No, people. And I know most of the people watching this are abuse victims, because that's how many we have in this world. Somebody, some way, shape, or form has experienced abuse, whether it be sexual, emotional, psychological, physical, doesn't matter. Abuse victims do not get up and call the cops as soon as they're raped. When I was raped, I was trying to run for my, in case some kids watching this, I was trying to run for my life. Run. I'm trying to get out of there. I ain't trying to call. I'm trying to leave, go. I didn't even know what to do with myself. I was just messed up. I didn't even think about the cops. I didn't tell my mama. I looked and saw her face, and I was like, I can't tell her that. You just pretend it didn't happen, and you suppress it, and you just go on as if it never happened. But then you start to feel the effects of it. Bad dreams. I got PTSD and anxiety disorder. I am on medication. I am not ashamed. I am on medication. I see a psychiatrist and a therapist. There are effects that happen to abuse victims. PTSD is real. But you have to manage it and keep it under control, because even though you have a mental illness, that ain't gonna stop you from doing what you gotta do. I have a shirt that says my condition doesn't stop my ambition, because even though I am mentally ill, I'm still here. I'm still gonna motivate. I still praise the Lord. I still pray to God. I still read my word, and I'm gonna be okay, because I'm always okay. Because there's always some way God gonna work it out. You have to have that mentality, because if you do not have that mentality, this world gonna tear you apart. And I'm telling you this because I know firsthand. I know. I've been there, through a lot. Not everything, but I've been through a lot. And I still refuse to give up. I still refuse. I'm not staying silent. No, because this is my time. This is my time to speak my truth. I don't care who get mad. I don't care who lose friends. I don't care who lose family. This is my time. I carry that burden. You are carrying a burden. and you the one carrying it. The person who hurt you, they living their life every day as if nothing happened. Just living. Ain't miserable, nothing. But because you're carrying that burden and you, for one, have not forgave them, you're hurting. You in pain. You don't know what to do. You're depressed. It's so many negative things that's going on. Your mind is just, it's too much. Because you won't confront it, forgive, pray about it. It's levels to this. Right? But the person that hurt you, they chilling. They at the house, going to work, going out, doing whatever, living their life. No, you take your life back. Today, you take your life back. Comment below and tell me you took your life back. Tell me you spoke up and told your truth. Right now, while you watching this, put comment. I want to know. Speak your truth. If you got to tell it in the comment section, if you got to message me, whatever, speak your truth. Don't let anybody stop you from doing that. That's what makes me who I am, because I don't let people control what I do. I do what I want to do. That's why my publicists have such a hard time dealing with me, because I don't listen. I'm hard-headed and I want to do what I want. But she stick around anyway because she love me. I love you, Christian. Angelica, by the way. So these are things that we have to do, y'all. This is it. We got to let this be known, especially as black women. But my fellas too. Men get abused as well. Don't y'all not exempt. Men have pain. They have things that they are dealing with, and it's even harder for a man to speak his truth. So I really hope this video motivated somebody, helped somebody. I'm going to continue to do these videos. Honestly, I just adopted my stepsister and my 14-month-old nephew. Is why I got diapers and toys in the back. So I can never, do a video because he cry a lot and he be tearing up my house. So I don't, I'm going to try to get some alone time with y'all. I really am. But I love them to death. God is carrying me through that to help me take care of them and do that. It's a whole nother story. But listen, I'm here. And I'm going to be here. And this brand, this movement, the trouble movement, Elements of Me, is only going to get bigger. And I love talking to each individual person. That is one thing I am adamant about. I like when people message me, comment, text, do something. Like, I am here. This is what I'm here for. This is what God placed me in this world for. Use that. Now, don't slide in my DMs on no, I keep forgetting there might be kids watching this. I'm trying to watch my mouth. Don't BS me now. I don't want that. But I am here for people. I want y'all to know. That is the point of my life. That is the purpose of my life. Even dealing with what I'm dealing with right now. On telling the world about my stepfather. Like, do you know the type of feedback and that's going to come from that? There's a lot of things. But at the end of the day, I still broke free. God still released me. My chains have been shattered and broken. And they will continue to be. And they will be for you because you're going to speak your truth. It doesn't have to be today, but you're going to. Because God is going to give you that courage. John 8:32. The truth shall set you free. I know y'all hear that a lot. I know it's cliche, but they will know the truth and the truth will set you free. It's written. And I want you to know it today. So, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Even if you just say break free, give me something. If you want more videos, tell me what you guys want me to talk about. I pretty much can talk about anything. If you read my article, as you can see, I can do anything except fix cars. I can't fix a car. My nails be too cute to fix a car. But subscribe to my YouTube channel because I will be coming back very soon. Follow me on Facebook. I do have my Elements of Maranda Evans page now up. Please like and share that page, as well as the Trouble Movement. We have some phenomenal things coming. I'm telling y'all, we're finna take over the world. We are doing big things with the youth in the community, and I'm just excited because God is amazing in my life and in yours. All right? Good night.